A very good evening to you, and thank you for tuning to the Association of Real Estate, all social media handles. We are coming to you live from Al Elysian Hotel along Kiambu Road, and we are glad today that we have been given the privilege by the chairman of Association of Real Estate Stakeholders, Kenywa Irato, who will be sharing with us insights of how the association has been doing, and we expect to have more conversations from you Kenyans from now and henceforth. My name is Alvin Mwangi, and welcome to our conversation today. Thank you, Chairman. You can introduce yourself.
Asante sana. Thank you. We welcome you all wherever you are watching us. Welcome. I'm Kenywa Irato. I'm the Chairman Association of Real Estate Stakeholders, and we are here to answer all your questions. And we always tell you, you can verify the company that you are investing with if it's a member of this association. And you just dial, you go to your SMS, you write a message to 23878, or you go to our website www.resaSolutions.org, and you'll get if the company that you are investing with us, with it, if it is a member of the association. So welcome so much. Today is my big day because I have a birthday. I'm turning 1 year older. So thank you so much for tuning, and thank you so much even for the birthday messages and wishes. Thank you so much.
And on that note, we would start by wishing you a happy birthday, Chairman, and we wish you more blessings as you celebrate your years. Yes. Now, to kick off, Mr. Chairman, most Kenyans are asking, you formed this association about 2 years ago. What have you achieved so far that you can tell Kenyans that the association has done?
Thank you so much, Mr. Alvin, for that good question. What I can tell people, first we have achieved to, we have got all the companies that doing genuine business together, and that has been restoring the confidence in investment. So that is our biggest achievement, because before we started we could not even do business. So the big achievement is that the real estate is working now in Kenya, because there is no fears. People are not fearing when it comes to purchase the land, because they know that they have an office, because we just created an office where they can report when things are not going well. We just created an office, because when we had our companies before, we were everything. So if I felt that I could run away with customers' money, nobody could question me. Because even those who are suited before we started, they could run to the media to seek for help. So from the time we started, we have been able to restore the confidence. The other thing that we have been able to achieve, we have been a block. That's why, because whoever wishes to start a real estate company will not just start easily as we did before. So if you don't have a goodwill, you will not be able to achieve, because now we have put a block where you cannot start until we know that you are a member and you are doing a genuine business. Yes.
And even before we proceed, you formed this association at a time there was push and pull between real estate stakeholders and the government. Do you think the association has helped to bridge the gap, and now serikali na waikubali kama wauzaji mashamba?
That is very excellent. Now, in the beginning, they did not understand what we are doing, because there were various bodies that were being recognized by the government. But I can say directly today that they were truthless. They could not help Kenyans to recover their hard-earned money. But now comes the RESA Association of Real Estate Stakeholders, where it is a voice. We are able even to go to the media, and we are speaking out. The other good thing about us, in this association, we have all the pioneers. We have all the pioneers in the real estate who have been doing genuine work. So when you think about the real estate, those you think that they are big bloods, they are the members of this association. So whenever we are speaking, even the government is listening to us. Whoever is working in the government now knows that we have a real estate association. But before, it was just a body that could not have a voice.
What about those who say that you guys formed this association kujifichia uko ndani, kujifichia zile ukora watu wamekuwa wakisikia?
Kitu kimoja nataka niambie watu ni kwamba zile makosa huwa zinatokea kwa real estate ni makosa ambazo zinaweza tengenezwa. So we cannot deny that we say that all the companies that are in the association are pure and are good. What we are doing is, even if they are not good, we have a way out. We are able to reach them. Because what we are crying is all the people who are investing in the real estate, not to fear anymore. So even if there are people who are not good in our association, we have a way to reach them. And if they are not going to give back the money to the clients, or they are not going to recover from the errors, we shall remove them from the association. So this association is to protect Kenyans, because as we continue, we will make all the associations that are good, all the companies that are doing a clean business are our members. So whenever they will not be ready to correct their mistakes, they will be out of the association. So when they are out of the association, Kenyans can now, when they are investing, can trust, can know that if I'm going to invest in this company, I may lose my income along the way because I have nowhere to run. So we want, we are not here to finish the companies that are not our members. We are here to make sure that Kenyans will not lose money again. So even if the company are not doing well, even if there are companies that they have mistakes, in this association we shall be able to reach them and customers will not lose money. Because many of the mistakes that happen in the real estate, maybe the land has an issue, and we have a way to collect that issue. And we shall help, because we are not here to finish. We are here to make sure that nobody loses money when it comes to investment. So we shall help, because in the association we have we have council of elders, which are the disciplinary committee. Some people, they are so experienced. They know how they dealt with that issue. Because maintaining a company for years, it does not mean that you don't pass challenges. You pass challenges, but how did you overcome? How are we going to overcome the challenges that we are facing in the real estate? Yes. Because we must face the challenges that we are facing in the real estate, so that we can be able to restore the confidence. Because as the Bible says that we shall pass through the waters and through the fire, but we shall come out strong. So we are here to make sure, even those who are, if they are genuine and you are passing through challenges, the big challenge you can pass through in the real estate is to lose money. Because even the owners of the companies, the directors, may lose the money through purchasing certain land. But if through the association we can help you to get somebody who can finance you, the clients or the people who are buying land from your company will not lose their investment.
Since you started, how many members do you have so far?
Like now we have allowed 200.
200 members.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, a few weeks ago, you guys, you led a campaign, and it is a campaign that has led to a lot of controversies as we speak.
Yes.
First of all, I heard you say that there are people who are after your life. Who are these people? Would you tell Kenyans?
No, they may not come out, but I am receiving a lot of that, a lot of messages, a lot of WhatsApp. Some others are trying to call me, but I don't know them.
What do you think they're after you?
Yeah.
Why do you think they're after your life?
I think because they are not ready to rectify from the errors.
Would you maybe tell Kenyans some of these companies that have been selling to people hot air and they should not buy from them?
For now, I don't have the reality to tell Kenyans because we don't want to mention names, so that because even those I can mention, maybe they are on their way to collect their waste. But what we are telling Kenyans, they can check the people that we have in the association. So if anybody is not in the association, can be one of those who are threatening.
So are you telling Kenyans if any land selling company is not part of you, they should not buy from them?
I am telling there are genuine companies that have not joined us.
Yes.
But we don't have the reason.
Okay.
We don't know the reason.
Okay.
So what I can tell Kenyans,
yes,
they can ask those companies
yes,
that are not members the reason
okay,
of not joining us.
Is it a must for land selling company to join you?
It is not a must,
okay,
but if they can give a confident answer,
yes,
why they have not joined us, they can proceed and buy.
Yes.
But if they don't have a confidence answer, then you are in the long hands.
What is the legality of the certificates that I saw you giving people? What should I do when I walk into maybe a land selling company and I find them with that certificate? How will I know that certificate is fake or it is genuine?
The certificate has a QR code. You can scan that QR code and then it will display the name of that company. If it does not display and it does not have a QR code, it is not genuine.
In our conversation, you have mentioned something that you have said, if a company has been found on the wrong, they'll be removed from the association.
Yes.
That is good. But I'm a concerned Kenyan. Why? You are saying you'll remove that company. What about me who bought this land? Have you initiated procedures that in case they con me my money, this money will be returned back? Because most of people buy their land out of loans. Others have saved for a long time. But you guys are not addressing that.
Okay, what we are doing, the process of removing somebody is when all ways are not working. When we try every way to make sure that this customer is getting back the money. When all those ways fails, that is when you remove somebody from the association. But as we continue, we are going to partner with financiers, because I have told you that the main problem in the real estate is money. So we are going to get an agreement with a certain financial. We say that if this company sells this lot to this and this, and they fail to get their title, this company will finance the company. So that, as we say that we are restoring confidence to the investors, they will be sure. Now, like now, we are in the structural season. We are building our structures, and as we build our structures, we are looking where our clients or customers will not lose money. And the main point I have told you, the main problem and the main challenge, because if a customer comes to your company, when you fail to give land, then give back the money. Okay. We don't have any, or give us another land. So we are going for the solution. We are not here for the negotiations. And we will come to a place like in this association. We are building a structure where we can have our own funding, so that whoever will be our member, if you buy to that company, you will not lose even a single cent. So, and we cannot we cannot say that let us build this first so that we get more members. That's why we are calling all people to join our association, so that they can also help us with ideas. They can also help us with how we are going, because this is not about Kenya. It is all about future. Whoever wants to invest in land, this is all about future.
What about those who are saying that you are using this association to build your own brand?
A few months to come, and we will come to an interview. I will step down as the CEO for Maono Lads. So why? Because association is bigger than Maono, and I don't want to be seen like I'm marketing Maono. That's why even now I have not mentioned about Maono so far, because for it is good Kenyans to know, even those who are seeing me for the first time. Before even I became a chairman for the association, I had a name, I had a blood. I am well known. So I am not using this association to be known better. I am well known. And I know this was a godly thing. I was placed in the right direction so that I can be able, because there are some things that qualify somebody to be a leader. So even when I was elected, even those who elected me have their own companies. And they knew this person will deliver. And now I am serving in the second term, knowing I delivered in the first term. So even this in season 2, they know that I will also deliver. And they are land sellers. So even when they are giving me the position to be the chairman, they knew me that I am still the director for Maono Lands Limited. So I cannot use this platform to build my name. I am like that. And maybe that is the reason I am still the chairman. So, and this thing needs somebody who is not selfish, because it is beyond my company. Even if I succeed as Maono Lads, another company fails, Kenyans will be at risk still. So we need somebody who is sober, somebody who is well known. He is not using this to be known, so that you can be able to deliver. So I am, even the association was known when we were starting because of me. It is now we can say, now the association has its own feet, it can start, it is beyond Kenya, because it has joined more members. So as we continue, we need more members for the association to have more impact. And that's why we are calling people. We don't have a problem with anyone. And that's why we have told people, whoever is watching us today, if that company is not our member, just ask them why they are not a member. They may give you a reasonable reason than what I am giving today.
The biggest challenge we have with land selling companies is the collaboration with the media.
Yes.
You will find most of these companies, they are not your member, but they are going to the media and advertising, and they end up having scandals. What have you done? Have you initiated collaboration with the media owners?
We tried several months ago, but it did not work, because media has a freedom to do what they want. So we cannot. They said we cannot interfere with their freedom. So that is something that we tried. That's why we will go in the same media and we advertise our association, so that people can make decision. Am I going to buy with a non-member or a member? Yes, because wherever you hear there is two voices, maybe you make your voice louder to be heard. So we are going to make our voice louder so that we can be heard.
There have been a concern about that when you started this association, there are some land selling companies that have been forced to change their names. Have you heard that?
We know that, and there are even some people who are asking me, which procedure do you follow to register the companies? We have a procedure that is vetting. Before we register any company, you have to bring CL12. That is the certificate that holds the names for the directors. So after we get the CL12, we know this director had another company. what the other company did. If it is Sweden Kenyans, we will not register. So because I don't have any problem if you register another company and the company that you have is still doing well, we don't have a problem with you. But if you are among the people that Kenyans are crying even now, we will not register you. Yes, we will not register you. We get the CR12 before registering, because in the CR12 is where we get the name for the directors.
Yes. Something that is quite controversial and interesting is the issue of regulation by the government of Kenya. What procedures has the association started to maybe draft a bill that will help the government regulate you guys?
That will happen along the way, because even now we are controlled by the law, and we say that you can have power, but when you are not ordained, you will not have authority. So, and when you have power without authority, it will not work for you well. So, first I would like the people that are watching us, it's good for them to know that we are not the only association. We have Manufacturers Association of Kenya. It is not a government body. It is a self-regulatory. And the government cannot be able to regulate us because we know ourselves. And government is very far from us. But us as RESA, we understand the real estate, we know each other, and we can be able to control ourselves. So what we want is government to approach us. We give them the bill and we give them what we want and elect. And government can appoint some leaders from our association so that it can be able to work well. But it cannot be able to work well because of just the bill. We have to take the control because we are the people who understand the industry. Yes.
Most of people out here think that real estate is a business that has a lot of money. And I think the biggest challenge, that's why most people end up being conned, is that we have people who start companies without training. Is the association planning maybe to have issues like conferences where they will train people how to manage companies?
The time that I was addressing people as I was giving certificate, that was my first concern. Because we have to train people, because as I told you when we were starting, the mistakes or the errors that happen along the way, they are collectible. We can collect these errors. And one of the areas that we can be able is to train our people so that they can be able to know how to handle money, the people can know how to manage their business, so that we can be able to control these all issues. Because if we don't know how, if we are not able to control these things, then we don't have a future. So as I told you, we are in the structural stage where we are trying to build the foundation, and the foundation must be built by the solutions. And training is one of the solutions, so people can be able to understand how the business is being done, how it's being managed, so that we can be able to get the right people.
During the beginning, you mentioned that since the association was formed, the issue of losses and people being conned has gone down. Would you quantify by how much?
I can quantify is like 80% over 100. Yes, because from the time we started, I have not had, I may be only one company from the time that was being aired that have sued Kenyans. From the time we started, we don't have any other company. But before we started, we were just waiting. After a month, we hear another company. After a month, we hear another company. After a month, yes, like that. It was just like a routine, a daily routine. So even Kenyans were feeling they are not worthy to buy land, but because we did not have a good face of the real estate. Now we have a good face, people can have confidence, and whoever is not doing the right business, I want to tell him now, you don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance. That is a serious thing that you have mentioned to Kenyans. Maybe as we proceed, Chairman, there are also the concern of the face of the association is does the association has a structure of a vice chairman, secretary, or a treasurer, or like that?
We have.
Okay.
We have a treasurer who is called Peter Getau. We have vice chairman who is Dominic. We have a secretary who is Agnes. We have a vice secretary who is Amos. We have a coordinator who is Martin. We have a spokesman who is Paminas. And we have even regional leaders. We have a Bakal from Kobani Homes who is heading the coastal region. And we have we have Paul who is heading Molanga. We have several leaders from several regions, and we are going to appoint more as we continue.
There also a time I heard that you guys were requesting that the government appoints one of you as the cabinet secretary for lands. Now they have retained the one which we had former. What's your take about it?
It is good because we cannot force the government to do things, but it is good, I tell even the government, it is a high time you need us. We don't want to be back where we were, because we are the people in the cloud. So anything about RAD, we have the answers. So if you want to work well, you have to consider us. Yes, because sometimes you get the government is working with people who are away even from the ministry that they have been given. And for them to understand the ministry that they have been given, it is good to work with the people who are on the ground.
As we speak, what are some of the challenges is the association having with the government?
It is rates. Like now we are having rates which are being increased daily. Like now we had land rates that we were paying 2% for stamp duty, but now we are paying 4%. The government may not have the money to operate, but they look it in a long way. They get it in a long way. So we would like to advise the government, you can get the money that you want in the right way if you can listen from us. Like now, we have a lot of land in Kenya, like in Maridi. We have land that have not been subdivided, the land that have been given titles, the land that people are waiting for adjudication to be done. And that is a lot of money, because if you can concentrate in that and you make the process easier, people will start selling their land. They will sell land with a title deed. Maybe if you have 100 acres, you can divide and you decide to sell 20 acres. That is the money that government will get. So I see sometimes like the government is leaving the food on the table, and then it is going to look to source another food, when this one on the table can help a lot to wait for another season. So I think we have many errors when it comes to RAD. We have services that can be done in the land and provide a lot of money. So I think the government can work on the progress, can work on their processes, can work on their system. They look, we can direct them where the money is, because we have a lot of money in the land, but it is not well done. So others are like approvals for houses. They are not doing it in the right way. So you get they don't follow the right process. So you get somebody will just decide to build a house without paying some approvals, because it is not done in the right way. Sometimes the process of the title changing, they lose a lot of money because they have not put their systems in order. You don't have to put the house in order. So if they can put their house in order, they can get more money than what they are looking for. Yes.
With such excellent views, why don't you think the government is not calling you guys on the negotiating table?
First, the structure of Kenya government was not done well from the beginning, because it is all about politics. Whenever you are caught, you will be caught because of politics, not because of what you know. Which they look on how are you going to mobilize when it comes to campaign. How many people will you bring on the table? So I may not be qualified, but if I can be able to bring more people, I will be given a blade, a size of a blade in a certain area that I'm not qualified. And when I'm given a certain blade, I will not be able also to look somebody who is excellent on that area, so that I cannot be given, I cannot bring a competition or seem to be better than the one who was put in that position. And these are the errors that need to be corrected. Yes.
There is also the issue of counties introducing a lot of levies to you guys. Especially there was the issue of Kajiado and Kiambu. How far are you with that?
Those are some of the issues, but many were dropped. But I think in the future, because even in this government and all structures, even for the county, they have a good list, or even of how the land is supposed to be subdivided. How many kilometers from the road are you not supposed to divide a plot? Which area is supposed to be done this and this, but they don't follow, because everybody comes with his own idea, even if he does not have any knowledge in that department. Yes.
There is also a Kenyan out there who is thinking, we are here maybe bashing you guys, saying how real estate guys con people. You yourself, what are some of the challenges you guys go through?
Some of the challenges that we go through is somebody may pay a deposit of a land and he will not finish paying. And he can come to your office in the morning and you have an agreement. Maybe the refund is supposed to take 3 months. He will come the next day in the morning and you say, I want that money. And if you don't give that money back that time, he will go to the social media. I have been conned by Maono. My money was not refunded. The other issue, we have an agreement as we do the sale of every land, and we tell people, if you are going to get the refund, maybe you are going to get a refund of this percentage. But those people will oppose even that agreement, and they have already signed. They say that that person is oppressing us. He want to steal from us, and he will go everywhere. And we people that have names are the most people who are in the riskiest positions. Because whenever you mention Maono or you mention a big name that is well known, that name can be defiled with lies. So those are some of the challenges that we go through, and some of the challenges we go through, but we believe with time we will be able to get through, because we will get lead of them, because as we continue as the association, we will not only defend our clients, we will also defend ourselves, because it is good things to be done in the right way.
Do you think most Kenyans rush to buying land without maybe doing due diligence? Is it most mistakes are mistakes that could be avoided by Kenyans?
Let me tell you, all about land is trust. Even now, to sell a land is all about trust. If somebody does not trust you, he will not buy land from you. Even if he does the due diligence, he will feel he is not secure. And the reason for the real estate stakeholders, that is why we are saying that we are restoring the confidence back. Restoring the confidence back. Let me ask you now, Alvin. Somebody is in Qatar at the moment, and he wants a plot because he has heard I have an offer. He does not have time to go and do search. He does not go have time to go and look that land. He just believes the photo. And the trust will remain forever. And what we did at the real estate, we broke the trust. And that's why we are doing a lot of work, even the advertisement, to redeem the trust that was lost. Because there is nowhere, for example, even if I call you here, why you came, it is not about the due diligence. It is because you trust me. You know that if that man calls, he is serious with what he is doing.
Yes, yes.
So we are supposed to deal with the trust. Because if the trust will be back, we had even some games. You can do the search the first time, you do the search the second time, but that person you trusted for the first time and the second one steals from you the third time. So we have to deal with the trust. Because we cannot tell people to do their due diligence, others have no time to do that. And this time we are talking the reality. We are talking the reality. Let us talk the reality, things that can work, and if things are not going to work, let us say that that thing cannot work. Because land will only lie on the trust. For example, in the land that I sell land even somewhere I don't know. And the reason why I buy is who called me for that land. Do I trust him?
You have first to trust.
Yes, I have to. Even if he is a broker, I have to trust him first. Beyond doing the due diligence, I have to trust him first. So people are supposed to look, and that's why we are saying, because this loophole will remain forever. And there are people who don't know how to save money. So if he gets 200,000 and he does not do that time, and maybe you go and you are told search will take 4 days, that he will spend that money. So you must remain with the people who can be trusted. And if people are not going to be trusted, then there is no future in the real estate.
Chairman, you seem a man on a mission, and it's like you have decided you'll take everything to fight for the real estate in Kenya. Do you have plans to retreat back?
No, I cannot go back. Because if I say that I am going to go back, even is to say that I go back to be a shoe cobbler again. And if God trusted, what I tell people is when God gives you a position, be trustworthy in that position. Be faithful in that position. And what I am doing is being faithful. I'm being faithful by the position that I was given. Because if I'm not going to be faithful, God will put another person who will be faithful. Because in everything that we are given, we are not being given because we are favored. No, it is because God saw that we are the right people in that position. And we must show that we are serious and we know what we are doing. Yes.
Looking at the real estate, maybe, what do you think is the future of the real estate?
The real estate future is future. We have the basic needs. The basic needs is food, shelter, and clothes. Those are the things that you cannot work without. And whoever is working now, either employed or self-employed, he is working to make the future to be better. And for your future to be better, you must settle on shelter. And if you get much money right now, you will think about a car and a plot. because they are main needs for every person. They are main needs of every person who is working or who is looking for money. So we cannot say that we will not have a future. So whenever I'm fighting for this, I'm fighting for the future. And what I tell people, if I have been able to maintain even my company to where I am, it is possible. It is something that everybody can practice. So whoever is trying to run away is somebody who has other issues. Because we don't have a lot of laws. We just want to get together, so that when we hear complaints, we will be able to deal with them. Because we cannot deal with complaints with somebody who is not a member.
How do you plan to deal with these cartels who are turning you back despite all the efforts?
What they will do, they will get tired.
With the money, and they have money.
Yes, even if the money is not everything. Yes, and whoever is reading me as a chairman, I cannot be manipulated. I cannot be diluted, because I know if I am going to be faithful with this, many doors will open in my life. So I know that whatever I'm doing, and I'm doing the right thing. I have saved a lot of money for Kenyans. Right now, I think Kenyans could have lost over 5 billion as we are speaking now. I have saved a lot of that all money. And I am a man of faith that I believe that that money I have saved for Kenyans, God will pay me back. And there is a time in life you reach somewhere, you just want to leave a legacy. Because I have tested all things of life. I now want a legacy. I want even the other generation that will come, they will say that this man fought for our justice.
Do you feel threatened?
No, now I don't feel. Because I don't have any personal issue with anybody. And that's why I'm not even mentioning any company, but I am mentioning my member. Because even those who are wrong, even those, if they are good people, they can collect their ways. Because the mistakes that I say that happen in the real estate, they are collectible. Yes. If we believe that, even that person who feels that mine cannot come back, it is possible it can come back. Yes.
Maybe there is a Kenyan who has just joined us now, and the conversation is all about the recent association that Mr. Kenyo Wairato is spearheading, and we welcome your views. Keep sending them through our social media handles, and we continue with the conversation. Maybe, Mr. Chairman, the Kenyan who has just joined us is wondering, how should I join this association? What should they do?
Okay, we have our website and we have a number. You can dial 0742 23 23 23. That number has also WhatsApp. You can inquire from there, or you just go to our website direct, www.leadersolutions.org. If you dial that website, you will get all the updates. If you want to join us, you just do the application. You will ask those CL that I have said, and the certificate, the registration certificate, and where is your office located, so that we can be able to verify before you become our member.
Maybe as we proceed, Mr. Chairman, the country has been witnessing various events, especially with the protests by Gen Zs. Have they affected the real estate business?
We have been affected, but in the other hand, they have also helped us, because we had a land amendment law that was already passed, but through the demonstrations, it has been pulled back. So we can say all things happens for good to those who love God. Yes.
How is the business currently?
Now the business is coming back, but also some of our clients have been affected. Some of our clients have been affected because maybe somebody had a business, but the business was affected during the demonstrations. So if he was your client, you are also affected, because you will not be able to continue paying the monthly installment, the other installment. So in that way we are affected, but now we are going back to where we are supposed to be, and we really thank God.
I think it's we are almost winding up, and I have several questions for you. I don't know how we'll end up with them, but as we wind up, Mr. Chairman, you are really spoken as a man who is really passionate and who is fighting on this cause. Do you have people who are ready to support you, or you are fighting this battle alone?
People are there because the association already is supporting me. So those people are enough. We don't need more people. We just need more members to join, because they know the pain. When I'm speaking as a leader, why I'm passionate is because I am in the business. So the members who are supporting me, they are also in the business. So they understand the downs, the ups and the downs. So they understand better what we are supposed to do. And that's why I'm saying that if we can continue like this, we can be able to set Kenya free from this slavery of being conned day and night.
What about those young people who have started their companies? They are fearing to join you because maybe you're asking a lot of money. Are there subscription fees?
No, we're asking a very, very petty money, because right now registration is only 30,000. 30,000 from somebody who is selling a lot, maybe the cheapest is 200,000, is very, very minimal. So maybe people are not joining us because of their own reasons, not because of registration. Subscription is very low also. It's allowed 40,000 per year, not even per month, per year. So when you pay that amount, nobody will ask you anything else. So these people who are not joining, it is not about the registration fee. It is their own reasons. And that's why we have told people, you can just ask your company why they have not joined us. Maybe they can give you a good reason than what I'm telling you now. Yes.
Maybe as we wind up, Mr. Chairman, what are your final words to Kenyans?
What I want to tell Kenyans is good to be together, even those leaders. I don't have any hatred to somebody or any company, but let us join us. If you are not going to join us, maybe your child will be one who will suffer tomorrow because of losing money when buying a lot or buying a house. So don't just look with your own eyes and looking your appetite at the moment. It is good we look for the future. What I am fighting for is for the future. It's not for now. So what I would like to tell all people who are watching us, kindly join us, be a member of Real Estate Association in Kenya. We are recognized, we are registered, we have passed all the laws that are supposed to be passed. We have a constitution that guides us. And this is not about Kenya. It is about you. So, because if we can safeguard this sector, let me tell you, you will not do advertisement tomorrow to get client. People will be guaranteed, and they will know that they are not going to lose their money. So, and those who are buying land, maybe from an unregistered company, I have told you to ask that company. Maybe they can give you a good reason or a good answer than what I have spoken. Because I'm not in a fight with anybody, but I want to protect your investment. I want to protect your hard-earned money, those who are in Gulf, those who are in US, those who are in UK. I want to protect. We want to get somewhere that even if there is an error along the way, you as a client, you will not lose your money. That is where we are heading, and you are most welcome, and we really appreciate for your support.
Thank you, Kenyans. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you are. That has been conversation between me and the chairman of Association of Real Estate Stakeholders, Mr. Kenya Wairato. He has delved into much issues, including the association, telling Kenyans that it's good for you to do due diligence. It's also good for you to check the company that you are buying. Keep tuned to this Facebook account or the social media account for more updates as they come in. I've been your host, Alvin Mwangi, and bye-bye from now. Thank you.